Before she was a queen, she was an orphan, living in exile, unseen, unheard, yet chosen for a purpose far greater than her name could ever hold. This is the story of Esther, and the hidden prayer that turned a whisper of fear into a roar of triumph. When a decree of death went out against her people, Esther learned that our greatest purpose often hides behind our deepest fears. She learned that prayer can open doors no crown, no title, and no amount of power ever could. In the silence of her chamber, she laid aside every royal comfort. She chose fasting over feasting, prayer over perfume, and humility over luxury. For 3 days and nights, she bowed before God, whispering, "Lord, remember your people. Give me courage when I stand before the king. Let mercy speak louder than the law." There were no crowds, no applause, just one woman's heart, trembling yet trusting. Lord, this is our hidden prayer today. When fear shouts louder than faith and chaos drowns out your promises, teach us to be still. When courage feels impossible, remind us that fasting still moves mountains and prayer still opens hearts. You are the God who turns decrees into deliverance and fear into faith and silence into salvation. You gave Esther favor where there should have been fury and grace where there should have been grief. You guided her steps through unseen corridors of power, proving that no voice is too small when heaven speaks through it. Teach us to pray before we speak, to trust before we see, and to walk even when we don't understand. You see every heart that stands between brokenness and breakthrough, every parent praying for their child, every believer interceding for their nation, every soul crying for mercy in the dark. Remind us that hidden prayers still change history, and that you hear the whispers no one else can. Raise up modern Esthers, men and women, who will fast, pray, and stand for truth with humility. When injustice spreads and darkness tries to rule, let prayer become our power and courage our calling. When systems fail, teach us to remember that heaven never does. When Esther walked toward the throne, she did not know if she would live or die, but she walked anyway. Her faith rewrote history. Teach us to take our own steps of obedience, even when fear tries to paralyze us. Let every trembling heart remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but obedience in the face of it. You, O Lord, orchestrated every unseen moment, the sleepless night of the king, the remembering of Mordecai's honor, the exposure of Haman's pride. You arranged it all with divine precision. You are the God of timing, the author of reversals, and the keeper of promises. So we will trust you when we cannot trace you, and we will wait even when waiting feels like silence. When we feel forgotten, remind us that hidden seasons our holy seasons. When promotion feels delayed, teach us to pray instead of panic, to rest instead of rush, and to believe that you are still working behind the scenes. You turn Esther's fasting into feasting, her ashes into authority, and her trembling into a testimony. The woman who once feared the scepter ended up holding it in victory. Do the same for us, Lord. Turn our anxiety into authority, our pain into purpose, and our whispers into wonders. Let those who listen to this prayer feel your strength rising in their hearts. Let them know that you are near to the humble and that courage begins in surrender. For those who feel powerless, remind them that prayer is still power. You are the God who defends without armies, who crowns without ceremony, who remembers those the world forgets. Your favor surrounds those who trust you in silence, and your mercy lifts those who kneel in secret. Awaken courage in us again, boldness wrapped in humility, fasting wrapped in faith, prayer wrapped in purpose. Let every heart say, if I perish, and discover that through you they prevail. You still move behind the scenes. You still raise up deliverers from unexpected places. You still turn threats into testimonies. Every hidden prayer is heard. Every tear is counted. Every fast is remembered. Every whisper is treasured. You see our hearts before you see our results. And when you answer, you do it in ways that leave no doubt it was you. Let this be our hidden prayer, that courage would rise in quiet hearts, that faith would bloom where fear once lived, and that obedience would win where hesitation once ruled. When you answer, may the world see your glory, not ours. When deliverance comes, help us remember the fast, the prayer, the waiting nights, the silence that taught us to listen. Let gratitude follow victory and humility protect success. Let worship become the sound of every survivor. May our lives echo Esther's story, that courage is born in prayer, that purpose is revealed in surrender, and that your favor still opens impossible doors. We give you every fear, every decision, every battle, every dream. We trust that you are already writing the victory. We close this hidden prayer believing that you were faithful then and you are faithful now. Amen. Thank you for joining me in this prayer. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content to encourage your faith journey. God bless you.